In some countries, millions of wild boars have overrun the countryside. They're destroying farmland and causing billions of dollars worth of damage every single year. Farmers and hunters alike are losing the battle against these highly intelligent animals, who seem to be able to outsmart even the most clever traps set by man. In this war, the farmers are on the front line, losing not only their crops but sometimes their entire farms. But what can they do about it? And how did these pigs get here in the first place? Join us as we reveal why farmers are losing the war against wild boars. There are an estimated 6 million wild boars in the United States, a country which is currently being overrun by the animals. There are also 1.5 million in Germany and 2.3 million in Japan, where the animal is known as the king of the mountain. That may sound odd considering that boars spend almost all of their time on the ground. In many places, wild boars were introduced by humans for hunting purposes, including in the US state of Texas. In 2021 alone, Texans lost an estimated $148 million worth of crops to the invasive species. Across the country, farmers lose an estimated $1.5 billion worth of crops every single year. Farmers and hunters work tirelessly to try and keep the population under control. Helicopters are often used to try and scare them away from the crops, but the animals have learned to adapt and simply wait until nightfall before returning to feast on the crops. Sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of crops are destroyed in a single night. In Germany, the government has deployed special hunting teams and set up thousands of traps across the country in an effort to catch as many of the animals as possible. Each boar typically weighs between 150 and 200 kilograms, so they aren't easy to move. It's thought that around 10 million wild boars would need to be culled to bring the population back down to manageable levels. But the sheer number of pigs means that this is virtually impossible. Even if farmers could somehow manage to kill or trap all of the boars that exist today, more would simply continue to reproduce and run rampant. Female boars can have 2 litters per year, each containing up to 8 piglets. They reach sexual maturity at just 3 to 4 months old and can live up to 18 years in the wild. In some areas, the wild boars have practically caused an ecological disaster. In Japan, they've been known to dig up entire paddies of rice, destroying the habitat of native creatures and decimating local fish populations. Farmers often find their fields completely destroyed, not just the crops, but the fences too. The boars will even eat each other's young, killing fawns and lambs, and even targeting newborn calves. In Italy, farmers are going bankrupt as the animals return again and again, digging up their land and eating their crops. Many have had enough and are selling up, leaving the areas that they've farmed for generations. With no hope of making money from farming, some farmers are resorting to hunting the animals themselves. But even this can be dangerous. In 2019, a hunter was killed by a wild boar while trying to shoot one in northern Italy. It's believed that the animal took revenge after being wounded by the hunter's companion and managed to stab him with its tusks, killing him instantly. As the situation continues to worsen, experts are coming up with ever more radical ideas to try and tackle the problem. One of the most controversial is the use of specially trained dogs to hunt the boars. In some cases, these dogs will take down animals twice their size. The dogs are reportedly used in conjunction with helicopters to round up the boars, who are then shot by professional hunters. Boar hunting is a popular pastime in some parts of the world, but these hunts can be extremely dangerous. In 2019, a hunter known only as Yago was gored in the chest during a hunt in Spain. Shocking footage of the incident later emerged, showing the moment that he collapsed after being skewered by the animal's tusks. But despite the danger, many farmers are now taking up arms in order to protect their land and way of life. As one expert said, it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. So what do you think? Is there anything we missed? Let us know in the comments, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. See you next time.